So I'm with a man, Carl RUNEFELT. He's like the legend that went from grocery store to Bugatti in a couple of years. Today we're gonna talk about his amazing mindset because actually the fact is that Carl is talking about that the reason of his success mostly comes from his mindset. Is that correct, Carl?
Only because of the mindset.
Only 100% of the mindset.
Yeah.
And this is what this talk is about. So this talk is about you. You can, whenever they have the same mindset as you, they can also go from grocery to Bugatti in 3 years.
Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
And like there are a couple of people watching right now. They want to become a top G. Is that also possible or not?
To become a top G. Honestly, anything is possible. Like if you are out there, if you are a grocery store worker or you work in a makeup store, let's say you work as a football coach, whatever it is you're doing, whether you love it or hate it, you can change your life and you can do whatever you want. You can become a football coach for a A-list team. You can become a makeup artist for the biggest celebrities in the world, or even better, you can own your own makeup brand, or you can become the owner of a football club. You know, there are levels. You should always some people, they are afraid of starting too big in their mindset. So if maybe going from football coach to owning your own team might be too big of a leap, even though I think it's not. Like, I think anything is possible, so you should never think like that. But it's always good to start with a
smaller goal.
Yeah, start with some milestones. Let's say you're a football coach in certain country with a certain team. Like, why don't you become, a big personality in football in another country that you want to move to with a high salary? What if you make $3,000 a month now? Let's say you want to make $20,000 a month or $10,000 a month. That's already a good amount of money, right? Before you reach the millions and the billions. But stepping stones, milestones.
Stepping stones.
What's most important is the mindset that it's possible, that you deserve to have more, that you deserve to be more, and that you deserve to become a cool person and an extraordinary person, and that you deserve to be proud of yourself, and that you can make an example and inspire people. Most people, they don't think that they deserve these things, and then they will never have it.
Okay. And why do these people think that they don't deserve it?
Because they've been conditioned by society. They've been programmed by their parents, their friends, schools, society, news channels, TV. So everyone repeats the same narrative always, that you should go to school, you should go to work, you should have your little thing, and you should never think you're better than anyone else. And if you want to make money, you should go buy a lottery ticket and maybe you're one of the winners. That mindset keeps people low. That's like a bad frequency to be on, because it keeps you, it's like an invisible prison. It's a prison for your mind. And most people are stuck in this prison and they don't even know it. And that's dangerous. When you don't even know it, that's when you're really bad. As soon as you see the prison, that gives you power. You might be in the prison still, but when you see that you have the bars around you, perfect. Now you know that you have to escape. Now you know that you need to do something about it. And that gives you power over the prison itself. And you will basically break free from the shackles of the prison, or break free from the matrix, or whatever you want to call it. And it's actually very easy, because knowing that you're in there, that's the biggest step. And then having that vision, the long-term vision. So, I talk about the law of attraction a lot, as you know. And it's all about, visualizing yourself having a perfect life, visualizing yourself having all the money in the world, visualizing yourself being in a happy place, visualizing yourself making yourself proud, having your parents being proud of you. All of these things, you can visualize it and see yourself in that situation and imagine it's already true, having that energy inside of you. And then this energy will reflect out into the material world, and you will start attracting that reality, because everything is energy.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you believe it or not, it's true. Everything is energy.
Everything is energy. I believe in that. I believe in that everything energy is. The thing is, I think that you have a lot of people that are into the law of attraction, and you have then a lot of people that are not into the law of attraction. But whenever those people that are not in the law of attraction, they see those guys like, oh, just believe in the universe and attract everything that you want, but you see the reality, they're broke, they don't have the dream life, but they're just faking it, they're faking positivity. I think that that's the thing that scares people off. Like they see those people talk about the law of attraction, but the way that you talk about it, it's very different. It's like you're in a prison, you need to believe that it's possible, it's like it's explained in a different way. So do you have a perception about that or not?
Well, I just think that, many people, they know that we live in a world that is governed by energy, but they still don't know how to use that, For me, it's important that I lead by example, and I'm not saying that my Bugatti is important for me in my life, making me happy every day, but I think the Bugatti is very important because it shows that I was able to do that. And if I can do that, then I can do so many other things. And then I can lead by example, and I can show people, look, I can do it, you can do it. So essentially, it gives me some credibility, because if I can energetically attract a Bugatti, my words become more powerful now when people listen, because I was able to do that. Some people online, they might say, yeah, you can change your life and law of attraction, but where are they? Like, do they have any kind of success, or like, do they have any proven track record?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying that it might be hard for people to believe them. It might be hard for people to get inspired by that. So for me, it's important to lead by example. And people like to look at material things because it's so easy to quantify. It's easy to calculate. A Bugatti, it's millions of dollars. So like, it's
evidence.
It's evidence, yeah.
It's evidence.
And I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anyone, but when I want to inspire people, it's way more important, or way more easier with some evidence.
With evidence, yes.
Yeah. So that's why.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, I see. So what you're saying is, if your guys are listening to some people's advice, then check where their life is, and if they have a Bugatti and that's where you want to go, like not everybody wants a Bugatti, but if you want to get at that level, then listen to that person's advice. Is that what you're basically saying?
I wouldn't say it like that, no, because it's not that simple.
Okay.
It's not that simple, because there are people with Bugattis out there that made the money in a very bad way.
Bad energy.
Yeah. I mean, look, you could literally sell guns to war zones and make that money actually. And I know people, especially in Dubai and other countries, that made money from bad ways, and that is not inspiring, right?
That's not inspiring.
And those people usually hide, so you don't really see them much. But so it's not only about that, but it's more about what they actually say. And for me, it's more important what people say rather than what they have. But I'm just saying that, for me to have more impact on people's lives, it's good if people take what I'm saying seriously. So when I tell people to visualize, when I tell them to write down their goals, to have a clear goal, and keep their mindset clean and on track, and always believe in themselves. Like, if I say that without any proven track record, they will just tell me to fuck off,
You smoked some mushrooms, I think.
Honestly, like, because it sounds like that to people usually. Like, even me, like 10 years ago, if someone came to me and said things like this, I would just say like, oh, bro, what? Like, go back to school, or like go to, because I was part of the mindset of the prison. I was in the prison without knowing I was in the prison, and then you disregard these people. But now that I'm open-minded, I broke free from the matrix, I broke free from the prison. It is now my responsibility to at least try to make as many people as possible to break free from that prison.
Yeah, so a couple of months ago, I met Carl on YouTube. I saw his videos, I was instantly inspired. And the way that he inspired me, in my case, is that he's showing these material stuff, but the intention behind it is he's inspiring people with showing off. It's not like, oh, look at me, I'm riding the Bugatti. It's more like, listen, everything that I am having right now, you can have it also. And everything that I'm having right now is just because of my mindset. You have the same brain, you have the same mindset, so you can do the same thing. That way, whenever you talk about the law of attraction, then people believe you because you have the evidence and the authority, and that's what you were talking about. Right?
Exactly. It's true. So my YouTube channel, my vlog channel, I made it to inspire people. I don't make any money from it. If you go to the description of my videos, I have no like sponsorships, no affiliate links, no courses, like I make $0. There's some ad revenue, but like nothing, you know, it doesn't even pay for 10% of my camera guy's salary. So
Burj Al Arab, maybe it pays for a coffee at Burj Al Arab.
Maybe that. No, like I don't make any money. I actually am spending money, big money, to make that channel a success, because really the purpose is to inspire. It's almost like a charity project. Like I spend money because I know that I will inspire people, and hopefully millions of people will see these videos and they will go on, be inspired like yourself, and they will start their own channels, maybe like you're doing right now, and inshallah, biggest success, you know.
I love when you say that. Inshallah. Do you know other like Arabic words?
No, I only know it because everyone says it all the time. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah. No, but like you are a great example of the reason why I'm doing it, you know. Like I want people to feel like, okay, they can do it, they can make it, and they can go out there and do whatever they want, be successful and be excited about the future, you know. Most people are not excited about the future because they know what's in it. Like they see it and they just see the same thing over and over, the hamster wheel, and that leads to just like depression and anxiety because it's so boring, and so it's bad for the soul to be part of the prison mindset, because it kills the soul.
It's like in a way it's like selling your soul, right? Whenever you're working a boring job, and
you're becoming a slave to the society in a way, because you're working for someone else's dream that you probably don't even believe in. You know, that look, there's no fault in working for someone, but at least work for someone that inspires you, that you believe in, that you want to support, that you want to be part of that future. But you know, back when I was working in the supermarket, I didn't really care about the supermarket at all. Like I don't even care about food. I don't care about my bosses. Like they were nice people, but like I don't want to support their dream. Like it's not my dream. I would be more inspired back then if I was working for someone that made me feel amazing, like someone that could be my mentor, for example. So if I was working for, as an example, let's say Elon Musk, just as an example, like that would be more inspiring to me. That would be cool, you know. Yeah. And I think many people that work for Elon Musk, they feel amazing going to the work every day, because they're like, wow, I'm here, I'm part of the vision of Elon Musk, you know. And maybe at some point that leads to them having their own ideas and their own inspiration, and then they venture off and then make their own thing because of that energy and the inspiration of working for and with someone that they really believe in. So there's no fault in doing that, but the most important thing is to do something that you want to do. Don't work for someone or for some company or some society where you don't believe in it, because I think that's bad for the energy.
I think that most people do that because they do it for the money, right? Yeah. So they what you're basically saying is like screw the money and work for the passion. Is that what you're saying? Like be passionate about what you do, and the money will eventually come.
This is true, yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah, people that chase money usually don't make money.
It's very sad, right?
If you chase money, you will get bad money. You will get easy money that you will lose quickly, or money that just doesn't add value to your life much. Like money itself is not the goal. It's more about the process, the journey, development, becoming a great person, doing what you love. Experiences are somehow the meaning of life. Like if you're doing things that make you happy, then you're happy. Like you don't need anything else. Actually, you don't even need the money. Why would you? Because you're already happy, right? But the money usually comes as a consequence of you doing what you love and having fun, you know. So right now, for example, like I have my businesses. I have cryptojobs.com, as you know, Medieval Empires, and I'm part of many different companies out there that I've made big investments in. I have right now still more than 100 employees. I have 25 employees here in Dubai. I have in Pakistan, Germany, Malaysia. So I have fun, you know. I enjoy it. It's like building, you know. Imagine when you were a kid, you were playing around with Lego and with like in the sandbox. It was fun, right?
It was fun.
No one told you to do it. You did it because it was your inspiration, your intuition. Like, I want to do this. I want to build. You know, I want to build a sandcastle. It made you happy. It was fun.
Made you happy. It was fun.
It's creative. Same with me now. I'm building these businesses out of creative, like, it's creative energy. It's fun. It makes me happy, you know.
Okay.
And the money comes as a consequence of that.
That what you just mentioned. I really love that, and that's the reason that I'm inspired to do these things, to make a YouTube channel, because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of people. They're very wealthy, they're very successful. And they give me their advice how they got their success. Like, work hard and wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and grind your ass off and suffer for years and sacrifices. They got their results, and I believe that by taking that path, you will get some results, right? But your path is different. Your path is like fun, attracting, not chasing, working in flow instead of working hard or forcing it. So it's more power vs force, right?
So when you have fun and when you enjoy what you're doing, that is actually an abundance mindset, because that energy means you already have what you need because you have fun, right? If you chase too much and you feel like, I need this, I want that, I desire that, like, too much of that energy means you don't have it, and then that energy is a energy of lack.
Okay.
You know, you need an abundance mindset. So if you wake up in the morning and you say, you know what, I love my life, I have what I need, and I don't need anyone, I don't need anything, I don't need money. Like, you know, that energy of like, I'm just gonna do what I love, that is an abundance mindset. But to make it even more vivid in your mind, what I do every day, ever since 6 years now, I think, telling myself every day, I have X amount of money, I am abundant, do this, I have this, like, I say things to myself to recondition my mind and to have that energy. You know, everything's energy, including thoughts, words, and actions. So everything you do and say and think adds up to who you are energetically. And who you are energetically will ultimately be reflected in the material world, because the material world is in fact also energetic. It's all energy. So it's very, very important to control all of these things. What you think, what you say, and what you do.
Yes, okay. So for me, like, I have some challenges in my life that happen out of nowhere. And sometimes I catch myself saying like, why did this happen? Because it was a very horrible experience and you can't find a reason why, and like, why? Then I was catching myself, I was thinking like, why am I not grateful? Why am I not thinking the same way about the things that happened? Like, for example, I got all of a sudden 8K views on my YouTube channel that I made from Carl, his mindset, so go check it out.
That's how I found you.
That's how
it's nice. I saw your video pop up, something like a Carl, something about secret behind
the secret
Carl.
mindset. It is a secret mindset because most people don't understand the concept that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it
no,
no?
It was a very good video. I saw it. I was like, oh, this is a nice video. I usually don't watch videos about myself, but this one got recommended to me, and I was like, oh, nice. So I think I commented on your video.
You commented on my video, and then I told you like, hey, send me a DM, and then you told me like, send me a DM. Like,
now you're here. So
and now I'm here interviewing the man himself. Like, I'm really grateful for this opportunity, and I think the people that will watching this, they will also be very grateful watching this.
I hope so. I mean, look, both we're doing the same thing now, right? We want to inspire people. So it's very good that you're doing that, and I think everyone out there should support you. So leave a thumbs up to him now. I think this video should get 3,000 likes.
3,000 likes. I believe it. I believe it.
And if you want to give good energy today, make sure to share this video. You go below this video, you click the share button, there is a share button, or you just copy the URL, and then you send this video to someone you want to inspire. You post it on Twitter, you post it on Reddit, on wherever, because that supports this guy, and he will be successful, because I know it already. You have the mindset and everything.
Thank you.
But everyone out there can be part of that, so everything helps. You know?
Thank you very much. So last thing, I'm from Europe, and just a couple of months ago I was in Europe, and they're very struggling. Like the war with Europe, like the energy prices are rising, everything is becoming expensive, and I think that this is a very bad thing for their mindset, because they're telling themselves like it's too expensive, everything is becoming expensive, even though it's not basically true. Not everything is, like, most things are more expensive. So what do you say to the people that are really struggling right now and are living in that environment, like really aren't, like they don't have the money to make it till the end of the month, like really struggling?
Yeah, okay, so I know that most people out there are actually in that situation.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the world, I would say probably 95% of people are, let's say 90% at least, are like poor and feel like they're struggling. So most people. So you're not alone, that's first of all. Second of all, there's nothing wrong with feeling like that.
Okay.
You should never think that that's wrong, because when you listen to my videos, I say always, you know, you have to have an abundance mindset, you have to feel rich, you have to feel successful. So when people don't feel like that, they feel like, oh wow, how am I ever gonna get out of this now? Because it is true that what you feel, you will attract more of. That's true. So if you think always about debt and struggles and those things, you will attract more of it. If you always think about abundance and money, you will attract more of that. But it's not that simple also. So I understand that if you have a bad time right now, then those feelings are not possible to turn off, and you don't have to. But what you can do, every single day, you can take at least 5 minutes,
5 minutes
per day.
Okay.
That's all you need. Sit down and imagine that you are in a completely different situation. Create a situation in your mind, like a very vivid daydream, like a
With colors and sounds and
sounds and
everything.
smells, everything. So, for example, let's say you are sitting in a shitty apartment in a country where you hate your life and whatever, you know. Now, sit down in your sofa and imagine that you are sitting in the most beautiful, like, dream sofa in your dream villa in the dream country, in like the most beautiful setting with a beautiful view, and you can feel the air, you can smell the smell of the palm trees, and you imagine, let's say, one of your personal waitress is coming, giving you this drink that someone is working for you, or like, you know, make this like vivid scenario in your mind. You hear someone coming, you hear your friends coming to you. Like, imagine this situation very, very vividly, and do this every single day for 5 minutes. That's all you need to do, and then you do that for at least 6 months. Some people, they do this for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, but then they stop because they think, okay, where's my villa? I don't see it.
Keep doing it.
It doesn't happen that fast. Some things can go that fast. If you visualize something very small, sometimes it can happen faster. But if you visualize something like big, something that, you know, even the universe will take some time to organize for you. It's the same thing if you go to the restaurant. If you order a Coke, it will come quite fast. But if you order a slow cooked, beautiful piece of meat that you know has to be cooked nicely by a Michelin star chef, it will take some time for him to prepare that. It's the same with the universe. Like, some things need to be organized by the universe in its own timing. It's all based on divine timing. It's going to happen, but it takes maybe some time. So that's why it's important to keep believing and keep thinking. Because if you order something in the restaurant and after 5 minutes you think, you know what, it takes too much time, and then you leave the restaurant, then you're never going to get the steak.
Somebody else will get it.
Probably, yeah. Someone else is gonna get it.
Someone else gonna
Yeah,
get
the
it.
steak is getting prepared for someone else. Believe that if you order something, it's gonna come. That's actually one of the most powerful things when it comes to the law of attraction. Believing it's gonna come.
Okay.
If you look, when you go to the restaurant and you order a steak, you know it's gonna come, right?
Mm-hmm.
You believe it's gonna come because
You believe it's gonna come, and
Yeah.
whenever it doesn't come, like in 1 hour or something, then you start to get anxiety. Like, did they order my order correctly? I'm gonna wreck this guy.
and that's when faith comes in. You have
Yeah.
to remain faithful to your dream and keep believing in it, and it will happen. Faith can move mountains, and that's exactly what it says in Holy Scriptures, and it's also because it's very, very true. If you keep believing, keep faith, then it really does move mountains. That's, my Bugatti is in a way like an example of moving the mountain in a way. Because like if you work in a grocery store, how can you possibly buy a Bugatti? But with faith, with the belief it's going to happen, the belief that if I order it, it will come, eventually it does. It's all about the energy.
Okay.
And some people will treat this as a mumbo jumbo. But those
Yeah.
people are unfortunately a little bit lost.
Yeah.
I hope they will change their mind about that. But for everyone who believes what I'm saying now will change your life. It will change your life. But it's also your responsibility to keep that strategy ongoing. So 5 minutes a day at least. And it's also the same with planting a seed. If you plant a seed for a tree, first of all, it will take time. You're not going to see the tree tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's not going to grow unless you put water on it. So
And sun.
water and sun.
Yes.
So basically, every single day, at least 5 minutes. The more the better, but 5 minutes is all you need. Think that it's already happened, this dream. Think that you believe you deserve it. That it's gonna come. If you keep doing that every single day for 5 minutes, it's like putting water on the seed.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few months, things will start being arranged behind the scenes. You're not gonna see it maybe, but eventually your dream will start getting offered to you in terms of opportunities. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all opportunities. If you visualize $1 million, you're not gonna get it from the lottery. The universe will never
bad
give it
energy,
that.
right? Lottery
Yeah.
is very bad energy.
Yeah, so the universe will never give it to you from an external factor like this. You plant the seed and then you put water on it every single day. So 5 minutes every day.
Okay.
Visualize, imagine it's already true, whatever it is you're visualizing, whether it's a car, a dream, a goal, a house, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes per day.
5 minutes per day.
And then eventually opportunities will start coming to you. Maybe a few months later, maybe a few weeks later, it could be years later, but don't stop, don't give up. Because I meet so many people that tell me that I tried the law of attraction and nothing happened, I'm still where I am. And then I'm asking them, okay, so how often do you visualize? They're like, well, I don't do it anymore, but I tried for a few weeks. And then I tell them, look, wrong. You did it wrong. You gave up. Why did you give up? Every single day, don't stop. Don't ever stop. If you stop, it's not going to happen. Because the energy of stopping, that's doubt. Energy of doubt will completely kill your dream.
And that's like the devil, right? It's the devil that wants to stop you from becoming the best self.
But for sure, your responsibility is to keep going and don't let doubt in. So that means every single day, visualize. As soon as you stop, that means doubt is killing your dream. So keep going. Even if you're starting doubting, no worries. Just keep visualizing, keep believing, and eventually it will happen. It's inevitable.
And then,
it's gonna happen.
Like act in a way that it already happened. So I think most people, when they visualize and they've done the visualization and they feel like, okay, my meal is getting prepared by the universe. My Bugatti is being manufactured and it will come in this color or anything like that. But I think most people, they get impatient because they feel that they need to go get it. Like they need to do something. And that's the confusion. Like, do they need to do something or do they just lay back, visualize, and whenever you get some inspiring thought, act on that? But it's not like you need to work 14 hours a day. Like, what do you think about that?
So what I did was I was visualizing without having without having any clue what to do.
What to do? Okay.
Nothing. I was visualizing. I was imagining myself having millions of dollars in cool cars and stuff, but I had no clue how to get there. I was visualizing flying private jets, but I was making $1,500 a month. So logically, how is that going to happen? You know, the rational brain will tell you it's not going to happen. The rational brain will tell you
in your dreams
it's not possible. You know,
in your dreams.
Exactly. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try this now. I'm gonna make sure that this law of attraction things it's gonna happen. It's gonna work.
You will try it out, and you will see for yourself if it works or not.
Yeah. So I didn't know where to start. I didn't even know where's the first step. I had no clue what crypto was. By the way, this was before crypto. Was before anything. So the first few weeks, I don't even remember if I did anything specific. I just went back to the grocery store as I always do. I did the normal things I always do. But at least a few minutes per day, I was always imagining that my life was completely different. And eventually, I started getting some, inspiring thoughts. I started to think in terms of like, what can I do? And eventually, I started actually trying a drop shipping store, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done that and I failed.
Yeah, I also failed actually.
Hardly.
Like for me, it was not. It was not for me. But I tried something, and actually, the energy of trying is also very good. Because it really shows that you believe in yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Because
so if you don't feel like it and still try things out, do it.
Exactly. Because the energy of trying means you're believing in yourself, and it means that you're out there ready to do something. The energy of starting is very powerful. Very powerful. Most people never even do that. Most people they never start because they're afraid. But yeah. So eventually opportunities will come. You will meet people, you will hear things, the universe is preparing things for you and will give these opportunities for you, but it's always your responsibility to take the opportunity. Nothing will be served to you like a lottery ticket. It's always going to be something where it happens through you. Yeah, so it's going to be opportunities, but you have to take it and you have to act on it. But it's always going to be the path of least resistance. It's going to happen through passion, through fun and games. Like, it's going to be fun and it's going to make you feel inspired.
Okay.
So it's gonna look from the outside like you're working hard, but actually you're just doing what you really love.
Does it feel like racing? Like you're afraid to crash, but at the moment when you're racing and you're stepping on the gas, it's like this excitement and this rush whenever you make such a decision? Does it feel like that? Because
it's a little bit
there's
similar,
a lot of fear, because you have already done some go on stage and talk in front of so many people. You have so much people that are terrified about that. Like, they're so afraid, but still at the same time, they still should do it, right? Because it's an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, when you're afraid, you grow.
Okay.
It's very important. Most people, they never get afraid because they allow their comfort zone to govern their life.
Okay.
In the comfort zone, nothing extraordinary will ever happen. The only fear they will ever have is the fear of not being able to pay the bills. The
struggle.
Fear of what? Yes, struggle. The fear, bad fear.
Bad fear.
But fear that pushes you is very good fear.
Good fear.
Yeah. Fear of failing. Fear of what are people gonna tell about me when I'm on stage. Fear of what is gonna happen if I make this investment, or what's gonna happen if I start this company. That fear will push you. That fear is good fear. It's fear. It's basically, when you have a rocket leaving the atmosphere, it's gonna be very high friction. It's like big explosions and big fire. It's because something big is happening. Same with leaving your comfort zone. It's like a big step.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot of fear.
I feel like that right now. When I was a couple of months, I was just in Belgium struggling. Mm-hmm. I was the guy that oh, the bills are rising, and I was one of them, right? Mm-hmm. And I just take a leap of faith. I have 2 kids, I have a wife, and I just left everyone. Everybody's supporting me, and it felt like that. And when I came here, I met JWALLER. I don't know if you know the guy. JWALLER, Cooper Sterling, best friends of Andrew Tate, the top G, best friends. Yeah, and all of those things start to happen whenever I came here. And before, when I was in Europe, I never came out of my comfort zone. I was playing it safe. nothing happened.
Yeah.
But the moment when I really did that, like the rocket, get out of your comfort zone and really trusting God or the universe, that's when those things happen. Is that what you mean?
100%.
100%. Okay, Carl, it was the best interview that I've ever done in my life. The best one in this world. So, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming to the office.
No problem.
And guys, make sure to support this guy right now. Share this video. Every time you share this video, it adds to the algorithm. So liking the video is very good, but the best thing for the YouTube algorithm is when you share a video. YouTube is counting every single share. So that even includes when you take the link and send it on WhatsApp. Even that is a share.
That's even a share, okay.
But even better is if you take the link and put it on Twitter, on Instagram, like anywhere else.
Anyone else. And why should they do that?
To help you. to support your dreams.
To support my dreams.
And inspire as many people as possible. Because I think this interview was inspiring, hopefully to many people. And I believe that this video can help people. So
yes,
thank you for coming here and helping to inspire people.
It was very good energy, right?
Yeah.
Very good energy. Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye.